Hi, and welcome back to Danno Does. In this episode, we're going to be making some homemade lemonade. We make it a little differently than what you might be used to, so I hope you enjoy. As always, we're going to show you all the ingredients needed to make the recipe before we start. And remember, I want you to like, subscribe, and try. For the serving size, however many people you plan on serving, that's how many lemons you want to use. The first step to making this lemonade is taking the lemons and just cleaning off under warm water, getting a good wipe down on that. Give it a couple shucks. Make sure it's dry. To make really good homemade lemonade, what you want to do is you want to use your peel. So right now my 1 cup of water is boiling. I'm collecting up the peel from the lemon, and then I'm gonna put the lemon on one side. I'm gonna take this peeled skin and I'm gonna throw it into my boiling water. We got all the skin ready, all peeled off. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna put this in our water that is currently boiling. As previously stated, while we were peeling the lemon, we started getting 1 cup of water boiled for 1 serving size. If you wanna have more serving sizes, you just add more water to it and bring it to a boil. I personally do not like sugar in my lemonade. I know it's kind of weird, but a lot of people do. So if you want, now would be an appropriate time to stir sugar into the water and just keep stirring it to break it down. Make sure it actually is melted down into the water before you add any type of the lemon peels to it. The rule of thumb with that is however many cups of water you use, you don't want to use any more cups of sugar. So if you do 3 serving sizes, you'd have 3 cups of water and no more than 3 cups of sugar in it. Most of the time though, you want to use 3/4 cups of sugar to 1 cup of water to get the best kind of equilibrium between it. So again, for myself, no sugar, and we're just going to use the water. The lemon itself, we put the peeled lemon itself to the side, and then the peels itself we're going to throw in here. So just take these lemon peels and place them into the water. Make sure that it stays at a boil. Once we see that it's still at that boil, we still feel good with it, we're going to stir it a little bit. I'm going to use my tongs. You can use whatever you want to stir it. Give it a little stir. Turn the heat down a little bit. All right, we want that boil to come back up. We'll turn the heat down a little bit. We'll put a top on this, and then we'll wait 5 to 10 minutes to let this water soak in all the lemon itself. So I'm bringing the water down, the water temperature down by lowering the heat, and I'm throwing my top on. And we'll check up on it in 5 minutes. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. Let's see where we are. I'm about to strain this. So I have a cup that I'm gonna do some mixing in. I've got my strainer, and then I have the water with the lemons that the peels from the lemons that have just been in it for the last 10 minutes boiling. As you noticed, when I poured it in, it's a yellow, deep yellow color. Let me just kind of get the most out of this. This is really good. It smells phenomenal. I know I say that a lot, but the zest smell that's in my kitchen right now is absolutely fantastic. So now I can dispose of those peels, but I want to just show this real quick. That nice yellow color that we had. That was just water that was boiled with lemon peel in it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the actual lemon juice from the lemon I put to the side, and I'm going to squeeze that in here, and then we're going to chill it. All right, so I take that lemon that I put away to the side before. I'm just taking it out, and I'm going to get right down the middle so I can actually squeeze the juices into the mix that I already have. So we'll do that. While I'm doing this would be a great time to leave a comment in the comment section to help me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, it would be awesome if you were to put There we go, get that juice. If you were to make a comment about what you would like to see us do next on Danno Does, that would be real helpful. And we can show you some things that you want to see. So just squeeze this out. Ooh. Like we said before, the amount of water we used previously was 8 ounces or 1 cup. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get another 4 ounces and put that in here. The water that I'm gonna put in there has been chilled in the fridge the entire time. So another 4 ounces of that to help cool this down. And then what I'm gonna do also, and this is where a lot of people kind of make that mistake, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna put this in my fridge for another 5 minutes to help it cool down. That way, I'm only gonna be drinking that 12 ounces of water that I determined I wanted to have earlier. If I were to put ice cubes in there to chill it, the problem is those ice cubes would just melt in there and would water it down more than I already want it to be watered down. So here's what it looks like now. As you can see, the coloration's changed a bit, but it still is very lemony scented. The zest I can really smell. Pour those 4 ounces of cool water in here, put it in the fridge for about 5 minutes, then we'll put it in our cup and throw a little ice in it. All right, it's been about 10 minutes in the fridge. Took it out, took a little taste. Tasted phenomenal. Poured it into this glass cup, and I added a couple ice cubes in it because I'm going to start drinking it right away. Again, this is just 1 serving size, so you're probably going to have this in a pitcher if you're looking to serve a bunch of people, and you can add sugar to it as needed to give it a little sweeter taste. Now, if it's too tart, you can add a little bit of water to it to kind of flush out the sugar in it. But either way, you know, season it to make it taste the way you want it to taste and enjoy. I hope you all had a good time with this one. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and enjoy your lemonade.